Israel Corporation have announced their intent to launch a new automotive brand, Quaros, which will focus on the Western European and Chinese domestic markets. Quaros plans to introduce a new compact sedan in Western Europe and China in 2013, initially producing 150,000 of the new vehicles, which will be sold through an independent retail network. They hope to eventually double production to 300,000 of the new car. The launch of Quaros comes as slow automobile sales, combined with an increase in competition, plagues China. The talent, which includes BMW Mini designer Gert Hildebrand, is looking to create unique and distinctive international designs. Israeli researchers are laying the groundwork for a spray which they say will make it easier to get rid of the antibiotic-resistant germs that plague hospitals around the world. If used on a large scale, their method could change the nature of hospital-acquired infections towards being more susceptible to antibiotics rather than more resistant. Lead researcher Dr. Udi Kimron, a microbiologist at Tel Aviv University's Sackler School of Medicine, said that their system works by changing the genetic makeup of antibiotic-resistant bacteria, which he said is vital because these germs have proven impossible to eradicate by other means. Some 1,500 people died of antibiotic-resistant infections in Israeli hospitals last year alone, a 7% rise since 2009, according to a health ministry report released earlier this year. Within a month, Israel will be signing an agreement with China to build a train track to Eilat. Beijing will build the 170-kilometer double line, one track in each direction, from Nahal Zin to Eilat. The cost is estimated between 6 billion shekels to 10 billion shekels. The government approved a track to Eilat as part of its 10-year infrastructure plan, but it didn't budget money for the project. A feasibility test conducted in the past found it would not be economical. Neither passenger nor cargo traffic could justify the cost of the line to the Red Sea. The Transportation Ministry argues that the train line would facilitate exports from the east to Europe by passing the Suez Canal. The Finance Ministry is appalled by the cost, and Treasury officials say that Chinese financing isn't needed, but rather state guarantees would be an issue. Nor, they say, is there any way to bypass statutory tenders, they said. iPhone's new model, the 4S, is scheduled to be launched in Israel on December 16th by the country's 3 leading cellular providers. The official price is yet to be disclosed, but the device is already available in private stores for 4,000 to 4,500 shekel. Apple controls the launch date in each country, and the cellular providers are the only ones which have the authorization to sell the device in Israel using Apple support services. The 4S's technological claim to fame is the Siri voice-operated operating system, which is irrelevant to Hebrew speakers as it is not Hebrew compatible. 3-time Tour de France winner Alberto Contador emerged victorious in a short race around Jerusalem on Tuesday, involving the Spaniard's new Saxo Bank team and a host of Israeli riders. On the day of his 29th birthday, Contador broke away to win the race, which took place over 10 laps of a 2.8-kilometer circuit in the city's Old Town, and was dubbed the Tour de Jerusalem by local organizers. Contador and the Saxo Bank team are currently in Israel on a team-building camp ahead of the 2012 season. The Spaniard will find out in the new year if he's to face a ban of up to 2 years from the Court of Arbitration for Sport for testing positive for clenbuterol on the 2010 Tour de France.